No gatekeeping creator tools. By popular request, here is a breakdown of my travel kit and the 5 must-have essentials that I think every creator should keep in their kit. Let's go. Meet my best friend. This little thing is starting to go with me everywhere and I love it. Basically, when I was putting this kit together, I wanted something that was compact enough that I could travel with and light enough that my arms won't fall off from constantly holding it like this. So I intentionally went with a smaller camera body. I'm using the Sony ZV-E10, which is a crop sensor camera, but it still lets me shoot 4K videos with a much smaller body compared to my full frame Sony a7R III. The Sony ZV-E10 is also the same camera I use when I shoot my videos from my desk, and I have an 11mm 1.8 lens on that camera. Camera body aside, here are the 5 things I think are a must-have for nailing picture quality, lighting, and sound. Typically, I prefer to shoot on prime lenses, i.e. lenses that don't have zoom, but when you're running and gunning, you don't really have time to constantly be changing your lenses. So for this kit, I have 2 lenses. The Tamron 11 to 20mm 2.8 is my main vlogging lens. It is wide enough to fit me and multiple people in frame when I'm in selfie mode, and it is a solid wide angle lens for sweeping B-roll shots. Then I have a Sigma 18 to 50mm 2.8, which is a lens that I use when I want to do tighter B-roll shots, but if something happens in the moment, I can easily zoom out and go wider. The alpha here is to get zoom lenses that have a low aperture, and that's what gets you the nice blurry background. For audio, I'm using the Sennheiser MKE 400. It's an on-camera mic that just plugs straight into your camera, and not only do I love the Sennheiser brand, but I love how low profile this mic is in comparison to other on-camera mics. Rather than mounting it directly onto the camera, I've mounted it onto this attachment to make it super easy for me to go from capturing POV audio to capturing whatever subject I'm actually shooting. For lighting in my kit, I have a few of these Apurture MC lights. I am obsessed with these. They're tiny, powerful, and it makes the perfect on-camera light to just add a little bit of pop when you need it. It's also an RGB light, so I can actually change its color from my phone if I ever wanted to use it as an accent light in a scene. And the thing is you're probably going to end up using it more often than you think. Okay, even more lighting. So if you're planning on shooting outdoors, you're gonna wanna get a neutral density filter or ND filter. For running and gunning, I think a variable ND is great, and what's amazing about them is you can actually control how much light you let into your lens just by twisting this wheel, and you can do that without changing any of your camera settings. Oh God, so bright. Okay, this is the hack with ND filters. So this is probably my biggest hack, and I love a good camera sling. It's just like an oversized fanny pack. Ooh. Very fashionable, right? It's great, portable, compact, carries all of your goodies in it. But the cool thing is you can actually use this to help you stabilize shots. So when I'm shooting, especially B-roll shots, if I'm out in the wild, a lot of the times I look something like this. You can see my little frame here, and I'm intentionally pushing down on my camera bag to just help me get a little bit more stability. And then you just, you know, use your knees and whatnot. And the nice thing is if your arm gets tired, you can just rest your camera on top of your bag while still having it out, so that way you're ready to go and shoot whatever it is you need to shoot. I hope you all found this helpful, and I can't wait to see what you go out and capture. Bearish or bullish, keep creating.